happening. I was kind of just in the shadows the whole time, trying not to be too noticed. Well, this this is a good time to run, and I'm gonna start booking it. I don't know how to move.
All right. So with you can either click and drag your character, or you can. Well, it'll help if the game's not paused. That'll help.
Yes.
Now try to move.
All right.
See if that helps at all.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. How far do I? How far? Because I was right here.
So you should have a measuring device on the side of your screen there, the left hand side,
Okay.
and you can kind of measure out. Or if you just click with your arrow keys as opposed to using, you'll move 5 feet at a time.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That'll work better. Oh yeah, I need to put it back on this.
Yeah,
Bear
and
with me.
if you press Control before you start moving, or when you click and drag, it'll measure out as your destination, and then when you release, it'll move you there.
Okay. Oh, well, yep. Okay, that was interesting. Stand by. Bear with me. I'm using a tablet. So tablet on an Xbox. All right. Oh, that it. All right, so I got the measuring thing down. Cool. And let's see what I like to do. Anything else? I finally managed to figure out how movement works. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you dropped a template for something. So, all right, that is
Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
that's okay. It happens. All right, Dirk, you're up. Unless there's
Sorry,
another
I
act.
just want to. Yeah, later on, I guess I'll figure out Battlesmith Artificer, so I have a um
Your Steel Defender.
construct.
Absolutely.
Steel Defender, thank you.
All right. In the
I would say this would be my turn summoning him. Probably as an action. I'm trying to remember where the heck I really should have looked into this thing beforehand.
let's see.
Sorry. Steel Defender. Huh.
Finn,
I'm
no.
just gonna have to look that up.
All right. So here's the Steel Defender from the other team's party. You now have control over it, so you can put it
Sweet.
where you said you're going to send your Steel Defender in.
I just want to double check real quick. Yeah, yeah. I guess I'll just have it like in between me and them. Yeah,
Okay, sounds good. So the way, and
right there.
I did decide to start recording this, so um, that way the others can observe, and will do so. I'll do something with them. Obviously, we're not going to finish this combat, so You were out in the hallway discussing, and saw a face that you've seen in the castle before, which is Vasily, Vasily von Holtz, who is coming and going from the castle. You were out in the hallway speaking to him, and suddenly saw a table go flying and a bunch of stuff spill out into the hallway as you heard the master of the house suddenly screaming, which is an individual that you've seen walking around just recently, and he looks like an emaciated old man that is just like the type of individual that is so gaunt that you're pretty sure that he's on his last leg, and yet he seems to have a lot of grace still when he walks, but you haven't really figured out exactly what all the goings on are in this castle, except for that you were told by this Vasily that he was the master of the house, and they're supposed to be having he's supposed to be having a meeting with him, and then suddenly this cacophony of a you were actually drawn by this smell of all the food that was present, and suddenly there's this cacophony happening right in the as you were about to pop in and see if there was any extra food. Vasily said, "Yeah, you're more than welcome. Yeah, he's a really nice guy, and it seems that things are not going as well as you thought, and your reaction of give it some space and find out what the heck is going on makes perfect sense." All right. And next up we have Dirk. What is Dirk's option, as he is told that that Strahd is going to test you in battle and has given Father Petrovich 4 diamonds, or a bag full of diamonds, in order to revive whoever it is that he kills. Make sure you're not muted if you are speaking right now.
Hear me now?
Yep, good to go.
Yep.
Okay. This thing sits for a minute. It goes ahead, mutes itself. I'm going to go ahead and use a Channel Divinity and do my Oath of Vengeance on Strahd, so I can have advantage on my attacks.
All right.
And unfortunately, I only get 1 attack per round, so that's going to be my action for this round.
Beautiful. All right. Next we have Sylphine, who would have a turn, but not being here, we're going to move on. Father Petrovich, he takes the dodge action and moves over here into the corner. Oh, we have.
Hey, there he is.
I made it! Back!
Go back! Go back! I get my turn!
He was about to kill you off. I was like, don't do it, man. Don't freaking do it. But he's like, nah.
Nah,
Okay,
I mean,
use L's character and just immediately kill him outright. Like, absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Where's your brother?
Believable. He said in the chat he couldn't make it. He's driving to North Carolina for some training. Yeah, that happens like once or twice a year. I don't know if he's still driving or where he's at right now, but he was. All right, let me get my character sheet up. I'm here.
Well, I wasn't sure so I kind of shortened the. We're just going to kind of do some test combat, but with the 3 now here. Yeah, it was just a recap of this. Steve guy was in the hallway talking to Vasily, who was actually inviting him into coming check out the food. He said he had a meeting with the master of the house, Strahd. He looks like an emaciated person if you've seen him moving around the castle, but he's the master of the house, and he's a really nice guy, and all this, and then suddenly as Steve's in the hallway, a table nearly comes flying out, and a bunch of the things that were on the table clatter down, and you just kind of peeking through the door, and the two of you are watching as Strahd almost finishes off like he's just finishing off an ice cold beer at a frat party. Finishes off this girl that was standing next to him, this villager, a woman, obviously, but maybe in her late 20s, early 30s, and just kind of standing there blank stared as she's almost drained and then pushed over to Rahadin. And he says, "I have more interesting things to drink here for dinner." And that was all he did for his turn. So you definitely see that he has malice and intent, capability, opportunity, and intent. Rules of engagement declare him a viable target.
Why am I upside down, though?
So if you actually, I think, hold down,
Sure.
I think if you hold down Alt and turn. Oh no, that's not
Alt?
it.
Okay.
It's not Alt. I just tested it. Maybe it's Control. And
Controls the move.
maybe it's click it and... Did I do that or did you do that?
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, moved a little bit.
I think you're doing that.
Okay. Well, I am
Whatever
holding...
you're doing's working.
I'm holding Control and turning the wheel on my mouse. All right. Wait. Oh,
Okay, so click-
too far.
All right. No. I'm doing it.
You're doing it. Okay.
So,
All right.
Yeah. Delphine, who has been nearly upside down gorging on food, apparently. she writes herself. And it's my turn.
Yeah, that was her head down in the plate, like gorging
Yeah.
herself, and then suddenly looks up and is like, "What are we doing?"
This is honestly her first meal since being resurrected.
Yeah.
She's a hungry girlie.
Back off! I'm starving.
Stew and wine, kind of like still dripping. She wipes it off on her robes, and kind of I'll take a bonus action as I wipe it off, and everyone will see that like as I wipe away the gruel and alcohol onto my robes, the stars begin to shine and shift into constellations, and I will burn one of my wild shapes to take my starry form.
And because I was working all
can I
weekend,
put-
I didn't get my token made of that. So wait, no, I did make a token. I just haven't uploaded it yet, and it hasn't been L approved yet either. So
That's fine. Really, it's I'm taking the starry form of the archer, so a constellation, looking like Orion the archer, appears all over my tabards that come down, and the robe that is around me. And here, I'll put it in the chat. Where's starry form? Features? Star map, starry form. Activate archer. There it is.
beautiful.
As a bonus action, on my subsequent turns, I can make an extra starry arrow.
And on this turn as well. It's
wait.
also on this turn.
When you activate this form as a bonus action on your subsequent turns, Oh yeah. All right. So we'll test things out with a little starry arrow action. Actually, before I do that, being of the stars, being the astral elf that she is, I'll also use one of my free guiding bolts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot that at him to hopefully give myself advantage on my bonus arrow. We know the game is on. and I don't feel like dying again. I'm here to prove myself because Barovia is exactly where I need to be. Here we go. Guiding Bolt. Normal roll. 12 on a die, 17.
17 to hit. 17 hits.
All right. Does it? How do we roll the damage on that in Foundry?
So up in the chat,
Oh, here,
there's a damage button. Yep.
Yeah. Normal roll. 10 damage.
10 damage to Strahd. And that is radiant damage.
It's radiant damage as well.
Yep.
And the next attack made has advantage. So using that bonus action, I will shoot my starry arrow.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. And let's go back to...
Oh, where's my action?
What are we doing for
Here we
the...
go. Still learning these character sheets. This is so much. Starry. That's starry form. You know what? Sorry. Oh, here we go. We'll click attack in the chat. Advantage. Damn. Even with advantage, I rolled a 13.
13 doesn't do it.
All right. So yeah, he illuminates and takes that radiant damage. I made it too bright, and I shoot my starry arrow. My eyes haven't adjusted. Yes. She just. Damn it!
Caught a sleeve on the on one of the goblets. All right.
And then I'm on top of the table right now.
Which is fine.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to step off of the table though. So that I'm not the tallest person in the room looking like a target. I'll just kind of bloop, come back down.
All right, go ahead and take
and my turn.
Go ahead and take a look at that token and see if that's acceptable for a kind of a to let people know that you've taken your starry form, and it will remind us when we come back.
Oh, that's dope as hell.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you
100%.
So you have ownership of that now, so you'd be able to click and drag that onto the screen, and then we'll make your token invisible. And then you'll still be able to click it in order to get all your features and stuff like that when you're doing your. But then, yeah.
Cool. So I'll put like her over here for now.
Yep, that's fine. I was just going to make her.
There's.
Make her invisible, so you'll still be able to see the outline of her, but other people don't. All right. That is...
I'm like pulsing too. Dope.
All right. Next we have Father Petrovich. Father Petrovich is watching this happen, and watches as Sylphine attacks Strahd, and is for a moment trying to decide if he actually enters into this fight. So he is going to use his divine eminence, and is going to he's not going to run up and try to. This is what he's debating about doing: is running up and trying to punch Strahd. Then he gets a hold of himself and says, "No, I'm just going to sit here and watch as he to see what happens here." All right, Rahadin sees that it is his master's will, grabs Gertruda and you watch as a secret passage door opens, and those two step out and closes again. And that is his turn as he exits this combat with Gertruda. All right, Dow. What do we say that Dow does? Are we mean and say that he just cowers in fear, or is he just stunned and sits back and watches, or has he just been here the whole time?
Dow seems
Make you
to
mute
like
yourself
really
again.
take a lot of initiative last when we met him, especially like, you know, talking to Dirk. You guys
I will.
made a pact, right?
Yeah, yep, he does. So I will say that that he is smart and kind of backs off, and I will look at getting his spiritual weapon available. That's usually I knew a Dow in the past, and that was usually his opening move, and to do some things to boost himself. So we'll say that that's what he's doing in the corner over here, and we'll make sure that he makes some attacks as we continue. All right, Strahd is going to look to reward whoever has taken the most initiative, and you watch as he, with blinding speed, moves across to be between Sylphine and Dow. He looks
Hello.
Sylphine in the eyes, and then turns around and immediately makes a multi attack with his claws at the person behind him who hasn't done anything to him yet. So, attack.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
A 13 does not hit. Let's go ahead and make that second attack.
Oh!
That 20.
Hold on. We got some reactions, right? Shit.
We got a silvery barbs.
Guys,
God,
someone's got a fucking
silvery barbs.
guiding fairy fire, find familiar, guiding bolt, healing word, speak with animals. Fuck!
And
Nope.
Holy moly, that's a lot of dice.
all right.
There's
So
gotta be, hold on, druidic. Oh, companion. I have no reactions?
Judging by how much health my character has, I'm guessing Dell doesn't have. Did you just one shot?
so he's going to go ahead.
No, he can't be one-shotted. He's a cleric.
So
I have more health than the cleric.
no. He has some. Let's see. It says. Yeah, I applied 31 damage, but it says that he's bloodied. He's at 0 hit points. Yeah, he's going to be making death saving throws. So it's a good thing that Tom's not here. I mean, it would have been boring. He would have showed up, and he would have just immediately been making death saving throws. That seems like a lame way to spend a Monday night. So yeah, and then he just turns back to you with a. Seems like a lame way to spend. Yeah, with a bloody hand. Did you know him? And we'll go ahead and get to Steve.
All right. So I heard a scream. I heard a lot of yelling and everything, and I have a new plan. Hi. I'm gonna again observe what's going on, and I'm just gonna learn as much as I can. Like Steve is a very very pragmatic little bug. And I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna use an action to give myself advantage on stealth in this area because I'm a little chameleon bug. Let me pull it up what I'm doing here. Alright. 1 second. This thing is my internet's not that great right now. But it's basically called Chameleon Carapace. As an action, I can give myself advantage on stealth to blend into the environment around me. And I'm gonna try and be a stealthy boy.
It's very, very
If I
bug.
can make it.
It's very bug of you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Again, while he is quite a bit of a fighter, he's also much more of a survivor. He's gonna try and figure out if he can just make that work for him.
Sounds good.
Yeah, do I roll a stealth check then?
You haven't
At this
rolled
point,
this.
or do I roll it later?
Roll it now. Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying. All right, we'll figure out how that works. How do I give myself advantage?
So when you click on your stealth, it'll say normal roll or advantage, and you'll click advantage. Or normal, advantage, or disadvantage.
Okay. Got it. Okay, I see. Advantage. Yay, that's a dirty 20, okay.
That's
Okay.
I think that does it. At the end of your turn, Sylphine, you watch as, or are you still going? I'm sorry, I won't say that it's going to be your turn yet.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
My defender's just gonna sit there just as bait.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, you watch as Strahd suddenly just starts to melt into the floor, and then you feel like this, kind of like you watch as the candlelight and the sound of just this whooshing from the floor, essentially, as he takes some movement. All right. Next up, we've got Dirk.
All right, so I have no idea where the heck you went.
Yeah. Question: would anyone's passive perception give like a direction based on what we heard of the movement?
It seems like you haven't been able to move around the castle yet, but you have been able to see just from the outside that there is a floor, below this, right? Just based off of the architecture of the castle, and you were able to hear, kind of scraping of stone, and that likely went north of, or the 12 o'clock position toward Father Petrovich, or maybe even out into the hallway.
Okay.
If he were,
Creepy.
Yep. I mean, he's deliberately you can tell though that, based off of how he moved up to you, he did so completely silently. This man is stomping his feet as he runs. And what's most alarming about it is that this man looked like he was an emaciated, diseased old man laying back in his chair, and that he would be coughing up a lung and giving, somebody that needed oxygen in a retirement home type of looking individual. And suddenly he just got up and started moving with the speed of lightning.
Bad out of hell.
All right, Dirk,
Okay.
you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna step on over. Step on over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay on hands for 5 points. Our cleric back in action here.
All right, how many points of healing are you going to do?
Our cleric back in action here.
All right, how many points of healing are you going to do?
5 points, please.
5 points? All right. There is actually the counter, and that's something that you can he has 5 hit points, and he suddenly opens his eyes and starts to gasp. And probably a look of what the fuck was that? Any other
Take him
movement
a
or
guard
bonus
position.
actions? All right, a guarded position.
Well, just kind of take him a guard position.
At the end of your
Keep an eye
turn,
out.
Strahd appears in the up through the floor of the hallway and looks at Steve and says, "What are you doing, little cockroach?" And moves up, not into your space. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to move you, but moves up and is standing in front of you.
And he hears in his own mind, because Steve cannot speak. He has these mantles, right? So he communicates telepathically. If you are to kill us, I wish to learn about you before I die. So I wish to see you slaughter the others so I can take notes. If you're to kill me first, I will find notes later.
You see a smile come across his face. Ah, yes. Sylphine, your turn.
I don't like that.
I think
I'm like,
you don't like the fact that was so well executed.
yeah, it's like I there's two things that happen. One, like, Sylphine, even before her death, was very in tune with, if you are called back to nature, you're called back to nature. If you're not strong enough to live on your own, like, that's a thing. And so she watches Dow die and goes, that sucks. But then, like, curiously, she sees the paladin come over and Dirk, like, raises him back. And she kind of makes a mental note of, like, why did he do that? Ask him about that later. And when she hears Strahd's voice in the hallway and then sees this deal being made, fuck these guys. And I'll cast Moonbeam. I'm going to cast it on Strahd, but it is a 5-foot radius, so I think it will hit Steve while he's standing next to Strahd.
Actually, you can't see Steve.
So
you're not hurting Steve at all. I mean, you don't
I can't see Steve.
You cannot see
okay.
Steve. Steve rolled it. Yeah, unless you have a passive perception over 20. Yeah.
No, my passive perception is 15, so I see Strahd having a conversation. I hear Steve voice echoing somewhere.
You don't hear Steve. Steve doesn't have mouth to speak. He only can.
Oh, that's right, because you're a Thrycreen. You're a Thrycreen.
Yep, I'm an ant. My carpenter ants.
All right, correct. Well, radiant damage we're still doing.
Okay.
Honestly, let's see. I did not hear you. I'm not going to go for a big dramatic thing. I'm going to keep doing what I did. So I'm going to shoot another guiding bolt. It worked well the first time. Here we go. Guiding bolt.
This is the first attack on him. This is the first attack on him since you did your... He's still shining, so you get advantage on the attack.
No, I used my starry arrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that you got that.
I'm going to try to set up the same thing.
Nice. Little combo.
Yeah, so your normal roll. Ooh.
Nice.
24. Oh, so close to the nat 20. I'll roll my 5d6. Oh, 4d6. I thought it was 5d6.
All right. 9 points of damage.
Wow,
to Strahd.
9? Really? All right, but with advantage, here comes
so
a
as
star.
Strahd gets hit, can I observe how much that hurt?
How much it hurts Strahd?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt him at all.
Yeah,
he doesn't wince. He doesn't do
like
anything.
I noticed that
Yeah, you watch as the damage hits him that there seems to be no effect. But go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. Sorry about that. Just wanna...
Right. That's my that was my bonus action attack.
Bonus action attack. Yep, that hits. Go ahead and get your damage out.
All right. And then last round or this round, did the radiant damage feel like it burned him any? Like does that?
It's not something that you can observe yet, because he's taken radiant damage each time. You don't see him regenerating anything. But what
Gotcha.
Steve is watching is that he doesn't seem to be taking damage and regenerating. It just seems like it's there's like a red shimmer that seems to be like activating on his body as he is hit with these, and seems almost indifferent to the damage that he's currently taking.
All right, and then I'm gonna use my free action. I'm gonna close these doors and turn to these guys, and basically just like repeat that. Give them like, I am hitting him with literal holy light. I don't know if it's working or not. What's the plan here? As I say that, I am going to be back in 30 seconds.
Can't really answer him now.
All right. And Father Petrovich is going to let me go to my spell book here, and is going to move up and cast Cure Wounds onto. He's going to move across. Actually, I think that he stays somewhat clear of the scary witch lady, but sees that you came up and laid your hands, and kind of game recognizes game as like this guy's probably a good guy. He's curing this individual, and does the same, providing some healing to Dow, and pluses him up for 9 more hit points. And kind of looks at you and says, "Are up to this fight. I will do what I can to help you.
There you go.
I will do what I can to help you." It's Dow's turn, and he moves out into the hallway, and doesn't do much else. All right. It is Strahd's turn. He does not get any regeneration because of the radiant damage that he has taken, but that is difficult to observe at this point. He does look at Steve and says, I will kill you last. And moves up to your construct here, and I'm hoping destroys it. I don't know what it's. Hopefully he doesn't roll a nat 1.
Something tells me.
And
yeah, it probably hits.
Probably. It's not a critical hit though. I don't know why I hit critical. But based off of a level 3, a Steel Defender's.
It's 21 HP.
21.
Or wait, hold on. 21 or 20. Something like
Okay.
that.
All right.
Because
If he uses both of his attacks on it, do you want to just say that we're cool with him being killed, or you made a roll for both of them? Because I hit. Hold on. Let me redo my. I accidentally hit with advantage, or I did a critical hit with the damage. So
right.
I will do the appropriate amount of damage. The new rule, except for, yeah. All right.
That still kills him.
It does. All right. So you watch
So I
as
just watched
he just like almost backhands your construct, and the head of it comes off. Oh, silly toys. And then
Fascinating.
and
He has more than one attack.
he does. But instead of taking it, he just disappears into the floor again.
Very fascinating.
All right. Next, we have Steve.
All right. Well, that changes my idea. I was originally going to try and attack him with something, see what happens. Just a scientific curiosity, of course. But that's no longer an option. So, one sec. Do, do. I think I'm going to see if I can mess with Strahd. I'm going to place a grease spell centered right here, right in front of the doors.
Okay.
So I kind of emerge from my hiding. Dao sees this weird, again, looks like a giant bug. Just put his hand forward, this three-fingered clawed hand, and just
Just starts
shoots out some like a weird hand grease.
That's horrifying all
Actually,
by
not screw it. It comes out.
horrifying all by itself. So when you actually click on your grease spell, it's going to give you a template that you can lay down, and you can place it exactly where it's supposed to be, and people will be able to see it and recognize it. And I think it'll even prompt those that have to do their saving throws.
All right. Let me just try and find what grease was. Okay. Huh. What spells in here? No, that's effects. Spells. All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I guess I'll put it right here.
All right, so right on top of Dow.
It's working.
Hopefully he doesn't take any.
Yep.
Hopefully he doesn't take that personally at all.
Well, he doesn't. Tao doesn't know me. I don't know Tao. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Mostly, I'm just trying to trip up Strahd, and I figured he's going after Tao next, so
So it's a protective
see
action.
what happens.
It's a protective action. That makes sense.
No, scientific one.
Scientific makes sense.
Yeah, scientific action. Yes. It's like, can Strahd be tricked?
Is he immune to the prone condition? Well, so Dow does have to make a dexterity saving throw, and dexterity saving throw is a DC 13.
Somebody tells me he's going to make it. But
he does not. He rolls a 7 and finds himself prone. So you suddenly watch as Dow slips and falls, and is in the prone position. Um,
Oh, look, he's not immune.
all right, so
Strahd.
you've gathered some good information. Um,
Yep.
let's go ahead.
And with that, I'm just gonna stand there and punch him. That's it.
There we go. Dirk,
Um,
you're up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty much the same idea. Since this guy's speeding all over the place, I'm gonna go ahead and step back here against the wall, and I'm gonna cast Entangle.
All right.
Put that right here in front of me.
And who are you going to
Other side of the
entangle?
door.
Oh, right there inside the.
It's an area of effect, so
Nice.
yep. So anybody that enters has got to make a strength saving throw or take the restrained condition.
Oh.
Sylvian,
hell?
you're finding yourself surrounded by.
Oh, yeah, you're immune to your own entangle. At least that's nice.
Yeah, at least I'm immune to it. Everybody else has got to make a strength saving throw of saving throw.
12.
1, 3, yeah, it's 12 or better.
Where's
Alrighty, that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn,
See?
at the end of your turn, you watch as Strahd crawls out of the ceiling and says, "What an amazing collection of spells you have! My home is being greased and filled with weeds, but I have such a problem with all the filled with weeds, but I have such a problem with all the in my castle." And you watch as he starts to make this to some type of calling out. We'll get to that during his turn. But he is currently on the ceiling.
Is the door open?
The doors are open.
Yeah, because I can see.
Okay, good. I can see that then.
I don't know if I
Um,
clicked on them and closed them, or if you guys were trying to close them up for yourselves.
Well,
I think when
down
down-
ran through.
Yeah, down. I fail the saving throw. It's a DC 12. I roll a 12. I have -1 to strength, and I get covered in these vines. As I look at Dirk, and just mouth, "What the fuck?" And I will burn a starry step. As like literally like they start constricting around me and I'm fucking restrained. Where's features Starlight Step.
This does remind me of the opening episode of
So-
Vox Machina, where they're all screwing each other over while trying to fight.
I don't want to go right next to Strahd, so I'm just gonna.
He's 15. So the ceilings are 15 feet. He's
He's
crawling
up in the air.
He's
15
crawling
feet.
on the ceiling. Yep.
All right, so I will just like pop out right here, and immediately like look up. You old fucker. If someone could remind me when I had to leave, when Selphine turned and said, "What's the plan?" Was there a plan given at all?
At that point, the grease started to come out and the entanglement. So I think the plan is to try to prevent Strahd's freedom of movement. That's the plan.
All right. So, but he's on the ceiling, and I'm going to go along with that plan of trying to prevent movement.
Yep.
And so, flipping through my book. Anyone who can see me, I pull out what looks to be a spell book. It has also my constellation on it as well on the outside and kind of glows as I open it. And I'm looking for the right page, and I see a constellation that kind of looks like a lasso. And I say, "Gotcha, fucker." And I will cast a second level spell. So I'm going to burn my first spell slot and cast Hold Person on Strahd.
Nice.
Is Strahd a humanoid? Is he?
I don't know.
Find out.
He's an old man who should not be doing this. Let's see if it works.
As you reach out to him, the and are speaking the words of your incantation, you can feel that it's like the grip that you can usually start to grab with this spell doesn't take hold of him.
And I feel that he resists it, or that the spell straight up doesn't work.
The spell straight up doesn't work. And so I'm going to refund the resource back to you as it stops you. You still use the action, right? But as you're trying to cast it, it doesn't grab on and kind of like almost sucks back into you. Does that make sense? Like as you're trying to do it, it just pulls it back. It still uses your action to do it, but
that's you're much nicer than me.
I know, and I shouldn't do it, but that's how I communicate that. Now, obviously, if you try for a second time to see if it was just a fluke, you lose the spell slot and the action.
Selphine in her previous life has seen quite a bit, so she instantly clocks. This works on humanoids. This old man is not a person. That confidence she had of like, "Gotcha, fucker," and she casts this. She slams her book shut, and this is Greece on down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in that, but I'm honestly terrified. And I'll just say what everyone probably already knows, but it's the only thing that comes out organically. He's not human! And I'm just gonna bolt. I got 30 feet of movement. So, like, that's like 10 feet. 25 feet, 30 feet. Down is probably near a front door. I was not brought here to just fucking be some old man's dinner. I'm gonna go find my purpose. Fuck this shit.
Excellent.
You hear in your mind that, really just lifeless voice. You haven't heard Steve speak yet. In fact, you only knows his name is Steve. He barely knows his name is Steve. I'm gonna recount it later, probably. What is wrong with not being human? You human. And you see like a weird giant ant just stare at you as you leave. And I'm just that.
And I respond like so like I hear it
out loud.
I just
you hear a voice in your brain just
and that's not what I meant. Runs down the stairs. I end my turn. Fuck.
At the end of your turn, you watch as Strahd skitters across the ceiling, and then, yep, still got enough movement, and then moves just above you, and looks down at you, holding your eyes, but he'll have to wait until his turn in order to be able to attempt to charm you. So get those dice rolled up for that that charm. Father Petrovich is entangled in briars and is trying to remove himself, and is starting to question whether or not which he's a part of this fight or is just trying to survive it. All right. We have Dow's turn. Dow is going to attempt his saving throw again as he attempts to stand up. And he does not stand up. That grease is a powerful spell, man. Grease was used a lot in my last campaign by the arcane trickster, and he used it every single combat, and it became highly funny. So, Miss Delphine, if you would allow Strahd to find out whether you'll be joining him, and do a DC Wisdom saving throw.
Just a DC 17. Well, with a 17 on the die.
Oh, and you get advantage.
Anyways, yeah. So that was with advantage. 17 plus 5. My wisdom save, yeah, it's plus 5. So a 22.
Oh, because you rolled it from.
Oh, it's the story 4. Got it. I'm in story 4 making the save.
Got it. Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why, though, it's not adding my
modifier. It might be because of. Did you click on your character sheet? Or did you do something else?
No, I clicked on the saving throw in the chat.
Yes. Okay. And so because you had that select
my character sheet. So like.
There we go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Makes sense.
Well,
or if you would have had your character clicked when you clicked on that, it would have done it that way. All right. So you watch as his eyes bore into yours, and there is this moment that the two of you share.
The story form. Sorry, it's because I'm clicked on the story form that it didn't have the modifier.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And so he just looks at you and says, "Please, there is no need to run. We could have fun together with these individuals." And you are able to interpret that however you want to. He was hoping that you would interpret it in a way that was most beneficial to him. But because you don't, and he sees that, he knows that he'll have to take other action. All right. Steve, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna follow Strahd.
All right.
I'm gonna not too close. I'm gonna just try and get over to him if I can. Dang it! Sorry. It's like okay. So don't press that button. How do I?
How do you? You don't.
Not too close. I'm gonna just try and get over.
How do you? You don't. But
How do I undo this?
I gotcha.
Wait. Doing it again. 1 sec. Sorry. Wait. Do you click that? Okay, so basically don't touch measurement controls at all. I can't. Okay.
Yeah, so you need to go back. You need to go back up to the. Yep. You need to go back up to the token control.
Yep. Okay, so. Yeah. 1. Okay, cool. Now I can control them. Okay, cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna hang right there. I'm gonna look down at Dal. and say in his mind, if I could give, but I can't. Stands up. You're embarrassing yourself. And I turn over, look at Strahd and him, and I'm going to use a bonus action to use my a little magic stone action going on here.
All right.
This is an interesting one. And I so like basically see like a one hand reaches in my pack, gets out a small rock. I have four arms. Another arm gets a sling. He puts it in the sling and just and tries to throw it at Strahd, seeing if magical bludgeoning damage would do something.
All
And
right.
Strahd just hears in his mind, "What happens when?" Okay, so I'm gonna try to attack. Can I exit attack? Or press that button? No. Oh, here you go. Press that button. Okay, here we go. Normal. 14.
14 does not hit.
Well, and in my, I guess the other people just hear like chittering sounds as I say to myself in my own language. That's embarrassing. And that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Strahd drops down from the ceiling next to Sophine and uses another one of his legendary actions, and he's going to go ahead and attempt to bite. Sophine. So let's see if he can do that.
+9, Jesus Christ.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, Sophine doesn't even like raise her shield at all. Actually, I think my shield's even on my back right now. No, it's not. I have 16. But yeah, no, it is. So I should have like 18 ease. No, it is. Never mind. But yeah, she doesn't even move.
All right.
It is horrifying watching him come down, and
Yeah, because
she just takes it.
and he's just dropping from the ceiling in order to do it, and it is only 11 points of. Excuse me. I am not clicking onto your character sheet. Let's do that before I try to put 18 points of damage on.
How much is it?
It's 18 points of damage for the
Alright,
bite.
So I'm at 15.
Oh, I just did it. Sorry.
Nope. Sorry, I'll go back to 15. Ooh.
Okay. But as he drains your illuminated form, you watch as it's like this just de-aging process for him as he takes your essence in through your blood, and he's like, I have not tasted souls so fresh. Rahadin, this was an amazing idea. Well done. Well done. It is too bad that you have. This almost makes up for your error and slight. And we have Dirk's turn.
Can you put your mic closer to your face? Sounds kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. I shot with my short bow and it looks like I missed.
Looks like you did. Oh, never mind.
All right. So with the bow, you watch as a arrow comes flying across and sticks into them. Any bonus actions that you want to take?
Nope, I'm just going to move back down into my entangle.
All right.
There we go.
At the end of your turn, you watch as Strahd makes 5 feet of movement this way. As he moves out of your threatened space, you can go ahead and make your opportunity attack, Sophie, if you'd like.
Nah, she doesn't use her reaction.
All right.
This fucking blows.
And
She got bit by this old dude who's not old anymore.
And you watch as he's continuing to move and moves up onto the ceiling as he crawls up the wall next to him and is now over the top of the cockroach.
There you go.
All right. And next we've got Sylphine's action.
Alright, I'm just gonna measure something real quick. Oh, not that. Alright, that's 20 feet. But to go from here to get all... Oh, damn, I can't make it into the room without a dash. Okay. She is going to come right under Strahd. And Steve, you are no longer hidden.
That is correct.
Like
Yeah, you can
I see Bugman here. And I will look at Steve and mouth dining hall. And then I'm going to cast a fog cloud right where I am standing.
All right.
And then I'm gonna fucking use my last fucking starry step to jump into the room. So here's fog cloud.
That should have a template that pops up.
There's
Right
a
there.
lot of stuff.
Oh.
And then where's my token? Oh shit, I'm under Strahd.
All right. Let's get you.
Can you grab my token for me?
I'm gonna try.
Can't see her.
I'm gonna try. Come on, move to the side, Strahd. There you go.
All right, there she is. All right, sweet. And then I will starry step. Shit. I keep losing my sheet. Starlight step. Here's the second one. And yeah, that'll go 30 feet for my bonus action. Whoop. And get me out of that fucking... Oh, I'm not going to go into the fucking... Oh, no. I can only go where I see, so I have to go into the... God damn it. Oh, I'm not going to go into the fucking... Oh, no. I can only go where I see, so I have to go into the... God damn it.
On top of the table.
Oh, you know what? I still have 10 feet of movement. Oh, but the... Here,
Okay.
and then from Dow... Can I get 30 feet? Yeah! I can get to the other side. Okay, cool. I take a running leap, and my bonus action, I will teleport to the other side of the table.
Do you think that it's likely then that you lay down the fog cloud after? Because it would have heavily obscured your vision?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, no. That's because I do need to see it, don't I?
You do? Yep.
Yeah. I tell him dining hall. I kind of mouth it, and then I run. I bamf and like cast fog cloud. Because the fog cloud is 120-foot range. So yeah, even from here I can drop the fog cloud. So it's almost like an instant,
Right.
but it's I like run, disappear, and then fog.
Sylphina's multitasking at such a
Comes
level that she is. It seems like everything's happening at once.
Yeah, and like yeah, exactly. It looks really cool. It definitely doesn't look like I'm panicking again.
It definitely
and going back into a room where we're trapped.
It definitely doesn't look like you just farted your way across the the entire map.
Yeah, but I try to signal to Steve. I mean, teleport, and then I cast it. But in my mind, it's happening at once.
Because with correct me if I'm wrong, heavily obscured area, your perception, is it just where you have disadvantage with perception, or is it that you are essentially blinded?
I thought it was blinded. Let's see. Environment heavily obscured, such as darkness, opaque fog, dense foliage. It blocks vision entirely. So yeah. So creatures suffer the blinded condition.
Yep. All right. Okay. At the end of your turn, Strahd is going to use is going to drop down from the. You just hear him drop from the ceiling, and then you hear the sound of squishing in the grease as he deliberately steps into the grease in order to come back to Dow. He has to use one of his legendary fucking resistances. You asshole.
Love it.
But
It's such a low end too.
I'm telling you, grease, make it a staple. It's a great
Oh yeah.
it's a great spell.
And like he even hears in his mind, do not worry, my lord. It will not stain your boots. It is actually very clean. As he walks across, Steve hears like him like slip a little bit, but keep on walking, and then I'm like, interesting.
It's
good work.
It's Father Petrovich's turn, and he's still entangled. At the end of Father Petrovich's turn, Strahd uses his last legendary action for this turn, and takes a swipe at the bug that just reminded him that he was the one that laid down that grease.
Oh shoot!
So that hits. Go ahead and
wait.
No,
Hold
no.
on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I use my reaction to cast shield, which would make my AC still none of enough. But still, it's all about flavor.
There you go. So you watch as you attempt to shield yourself, and he grabs you by it. He can't grab you by the hair, right? So what is it that?
Right. I have antenna.
Grabs you by the antennae and has you in an iron grip as he decides he's going to walk you around a little bit. Excellent. All right, so
Fascinating.
Dow is going to attempt to move away from
There you go.
Strahd. It is not likely what Dow would do, or what Tom would do, but Dow is scared, and the normal reaction is to want to move away from your move away from something that has immediately killed you, and then gets to the entanglement. Needs to make a strength saving throw, correct?
12 or better.
And is able to, in his fear, move through, but it does reduce his, it's still going to reduce his movement speed, correct?
Yeah, it's still difficult terrain.
It's still difficult terrain, so he sloshes his way through the grease and then into the thorny vines. On Strahd's turn, he starts to move through the grease. Again, needs to make a dexterity saving throw. I swear to God, if I fall,
He has to be the third one.
you're
Considering it shouldn't be that hard.
coming with
Apparently it is.
me. Oh, God. Yeah. So as he's dragging you along with him, trying to go through this grease, and starts to slip, and with his prowess, he's able to remain standing, right? He turns to you
Yeah.
and says, I am a man of my word. But I did not say you would be conscious for the end, my friend. And
Like, I just say this lines. Fair enough.
And with you grappled, which I think I would have advantage on, but a 17 hits, right?
Yeah.
He goes ahead.
Yeah, I could come on last night's like this is funnier. So.
What's that?
I could do shield right now and just deny him. Actually, this is funnier. He tries. I do another shield. I don't think he's expecting this one. It's been my last slot, so I would have a 20 on that.
Okay, so he's not able to bite you?
Yeah, like he just feels this weird like magic around the character, so it just kind of deflects his fangs back.
Now, because you're grappled, no, he doesn't have advantage on the attack if you're grappled, right?
Oh.
No, you have advantage. I'll have to double check that, but I'm not going to right now. He attempts to grapple, or he attempts to bite you. It doesn't work, so instead he just bitch slaps you, and we'll find out if that doesn't work either.
Nope.
God, he's so pissed off at you right now. So pissed off. He's carrying you with you. He's going to carry you with you for whatever he decides to do from now on. He's just going to drag you around as he moves around. I love it. All right, Steve, it's your turn. You are currently grappled.
So I can feel his powerful freaking undead muscles. My brain, I'm going, I am not stronger than this guy, so I'm not going to try and escape. How can I make this even worse? Is what I think to myself in my head. And realize I'm out of magic. Shoot. I think myself, I'm out of that. Well, he doesn't know. And off my belt, I get out what looks like a warhammer, because that's what it is. A little magic warhammer. Oh, sorry, battle axe. That's why I have battle axe. My bad. So battle axe on my belt. I get it out, and I attempt to see if he's immune to magical slashing damage. All right. Attack roll. That would definitely be a normal one. Oh no. Oh no, this is perfect. I'm okay with this.
You realize that he is immune to what the magical slashing damage that you're swinging, but he doesn't, so he can't make you do damage for that. Yeah, he's immune. He's immune to all natural ones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Anything else that you'd like to attempt?
I see it just kind of harmlessly bounces off him. That's pretty much it, actually. I don't have any more bonus actions I can use right now.
Hold on 1 second. I have disadvantage on attacks on any creature other than you. That's what my grappled condition does for me. So I am. Strahd is going to go ahead and obviously still make a bite attack against you, which is going to use 2 of my legendary actions, but worth it. And
Yeah, I think Strahd does.
I really hope that
And my
this one
AC is
actually
normal.
hits. Yeah, 19 hits.
So that would hit.
Yeah, good. All right. And
Yep.
same thing as he bites into you. Watch as he takes in your life force. It almost seems to be the best de-aging cream ever as life flushes back into his face, and objectively you see that he might even be an attractive human by the empirical evidence that you've gathered of the humanoid species or the human species. All right.
And it's like a face fit to lead a country. Fascinating.
All right.
I say as like he's biting side of my neck, and he's like, you can see like these big bulbous eyes looking at him as he's doing so. It's like fascinating. Face fit to lead a country. Because my life has been drained away.
And you taste like escargot. All right.
That is fair.
Dirk, you're up.
Well, since he's standing right in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and try to stab him with my trident here.
Lovely.
For a... Come on, populate over there. 21 to hit.
A 21 hits.
Alrighty. That's going to be four piercing.
All right, you watch as it feels like you are hitting instead of hitting like a practice dummy with, combat training, like you accidentally stabbed into a statue made of granite or tried to hit an anvil, and your teeth chatter from the strike.
Draw back my trident to take a look, make sure it didn't break a tine or something.
It hasn't broken the tine yet. Don't roll a natural one.
Right. Alright. And beyond that, I'm going to go ahead and move back this way. And that'll be my turn.
All right. And
What the heck was that?
now as you move away, he gets an opportunity attack.
Alrighty.
And he takes it by reaching out with a bite, because he's tasted how incredible those that are not from Barovia
You
taste.
just have a disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage. Asshole.
You're welcome.
Oh, damn.
Does
It does
this
not matter.
and comes in for his bite.
Oh yeah. That's gonna hit.
All right. And with the damage, the concentration that you have on your entanglement, go ahead and roll that concentration check.
Alright.
All right, you watch as
Ooh.
Dang.
as the entanglement that you had cast suddenly starts to wither and go away. All right.
That sucks.
Strahd though is feeling really good.
How
and-
much damage do you do?
25.
Oh, okay, I'm down then.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. So you are down on the ground and will be doing some death saving throws, but you still are able to crawl away from him like you did as you are holding onto your neck. So as you turned, he just reaches out and bites you, and then you, as you fall away, you kind of stagger away like where you're positioned currently. All right, Sophine.
What is Father? What's his name? Petrovich?
Father
What's he
Petrovich
doing?
is pretending that he's not there, and it seems to be working as some type of a. It's like Strahd doesn't even give a shit what he's observing, but Father Petrovich is shook. He shooketh
Cool. Guiding bolt.
at Father Petrovich.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's done nothing. This is obviously a fucking test. Like, I'm going to show how strong I am, and I'm gonna fucking kill that dude.
All right.
So, and I'm like, I've been like looking through my spell book, and all the answers keep popping up: guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt, Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. And I get worked up. I'm going to upcast it and cast it at 2nd level.
This is
And I'm gonna fucking
Shortest
fire that
campaign
off
ever.
at him.
Excellent.
It's only a
Kill the
normal
guy.
roll.
Great.
Give me fucking good dice, baby. 18 on the die.
A
23.
23 to hit. You will be surprised. Go ahead before you, as you start to target him. Roll a. There is. It feels as if there is something that is trying to prevent you from being able to target him. So, what I'll need you to do is what he had cast was Sanctuary. That's what he's been doing as he's cowering and praying to himself. Like, I don't want.
Shit, I didn't
Please don't. Right? And there was a lot of things going on. This was when you were in the, down in the stairs. So, go ahead and roll the Wisdom saving throw, and if you pass, then the guiding DC 13.
All right. Sweet. Here we go. Wisdom save. Fuck this guy. Normal roll. That's a 16 on the die. 21.
Okay, roll that fucking
Oh.
roll that
This test,
roll
I'm
that
showing Strahd.
roll that fucking guiding bolt damage.
2nd level guiding bolt. All right, 5d6. Here we go.
oh, that's some damage.
18 damage.
18 damage to Father Petrovich.
You just dropped the only guy.
Is he still up?
So you see him just get blasted, glowing, and falls to the ground, and stands back up, and says,
Cool. I don't want him to open his mouth. With advantage. I wait for him to stand all the way back up.
"Yes."
I'm winning this. 19 with my starry arrow.
19 is enough.
It's a 1d. Let me do the damage. 8. 8 out of 8.
Max damage. Kill.
Let me go ahead and
I let him
apply.
stand up. I let him open his fucking mouth.
Go ahead. I'll go ahead and apply this damage. And
Yeah, 8 damage on. So
yeah, he had 9 hit points left.
Oh, jeez.
So as he gets hit,
So-
he is teetering there with one hit point remaining, and he's
And
just
I-
his face is just smeared with blood, looking at you.
I understand now my purpose, and I'll look at everyone in the room. Strahd wants blood. We're going to give him blood, and we will right the wrongs of this land. I have done the work. And I point at that man, and I look at Dirk, and I look at Steve. Help me kill him.
No.
And that's my
You're in your mind.
Yep. Father Petrovich looks
He
at you
has.
and says, "The greatest star is seen at dawn, and I hope that you will see this star." And Strahd looks over at Father Petrovich and is like, "Really?" And moves over to you. And at the end of Father Petrovich's turn, he strikes out at you. So first is going to be with his claw. He drops his
That hits.
faithful companion, and damage.
Oh,
Hold on.
now wait a second. My new max health is 15, right? Because of the bite.
Your
Um,
health right
so
now.
that 15. Oh wait, it doesn't outright kill me.
It doesn't
I am
outright-
down because of the bite.
Your
Um,
health right
so
now.
that 15.
Yep.
I love you all. I have to run. It sounds like he's just gonna kill all of us, and I'm wondering how many times we're gonna.
Outstanding
I will
job.
see you guys next week in the
And
chat.
and actually,
I gotta run, Nick.
yep. No, this is going to be a good
Thank you
place.
so much.
This is going to be a good place to stop anyway. But I will continue to play with the two of you so that way I can actually get the drops that happen. But yes, everyone's going to go unconscious, and then that will be the end. So if we can either end now, or you can wait until the rolls actually happen in order to take you down.
I want to see the rolls.
Show me the fucking money. All right. All right. That was the end of Father Petrovich's turn. It is Dow's turn. Let's actually have him attempt to do some damage. He watches as his back is turned, taking on Sylphine, and makes a strike with his mace. But realizing he doesn't make a strike with his mace. He's smart enough to have watched what happens there, and instead is going to do what is going to do something smart, because that is what Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
All right.
That was
So
a good one.
instead of moving, he drops the moonbeam on top of Strahd, and Strahd is going to go ahead and make his. So he was back here. He's going to go ahead and make his Constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
He succeeds, and that is for half damage, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Strahd takes
Yep.
half damage, 6 points of radiant damage, which keeps him from being able to get his regeneration on his turn. However, you have not seen him actually take any visible damage that's been available yet. So Strahd continues to stay in the moonbeam, and in the bright light of the moonbeam, moves up to Dow and grabs him for a bite. And with a 12, he misses. And so, but with the other hand, he is kind of like, as he's grabbing him for a bite, and then the other arm comes in to hit the back of his head, and Strahd misses. So, good things, all good things, all good things. For Moonbeam, let me see here. If he... the attack that comes in for the bite, actually, Strahd reaches up to unclasp his collar that's around Dow's neck, and you watch as, with the combination of the moonbeam and Dow's collar being removed, you watch as Dow starts to collapse in pain and starts to make a transformation that that you recognize very well, Dirk. And we will move on to Steve.
All right. I'm gonna. Well, actually, first I need to make a dex save because I was in the grease, so that's gonna be fun. You can see if I can do this. Normal. That's a no. Okay. So I fall prone, so I'm still in the grease. So I slip up, I land on the ground, and in my head I go, "That's what it feels like." And regardless, though, while I'm prone, I'm gonna attempt to get out the sling again and try and throw a rock, throw my second rock at Strahd. I think that's with disadvantage because I'm prone, so ranged attacks. So that's gonna be fun. But I'm not gonna give up just because I'm about to die, anyways. Let's go right here. All right. Okay, that's right. Press this button. Normal. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna roll a second time because I forgot. Which, man,
Hey, the magic stone.
normal.
No. Oh wait, did you roll with advantage?
What?
No, you didn't roll with advantage, did you?
I rolled normally,
All right.
but
So,
I was supposed to roll disadvantage because I'm in the prone. right?
Oh, yes. So you got a nat 20 and a
Yeah.
nat 1. How do you feel about that? How's that grease treat you now?
Um, well, actually, I didn't get in that one. I got a two. There's
Oh,
a
okay.
difference.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough. I'm
yeah, no,
sorry.
no.
I just don't.
So I watch as I realized to myself, like I had his face lined up too, and kind of shake my like antenna a little bit. No, I don't shake my head. I shake my antenna. I was like the rock flies wide, and Strahd just looks over as he sees like a little magic pebble fly by him. I had to try.
As he watches, as he watches the magic pebble fly by, he can't help it as he laughs at what is as what has happened. But he also, as freaking Dow is starting to transform at the end of your turn, he what the hell? Oh.
He froze.
No, I didn't freeze. I just didn't know what I was doing there for a second. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep.
All right. Attacks Dow with a clawed hand, and a 13 doesn't fucking hit. What the fuck? All right, Dirk, you're up.
I got to do a death saving throw, so I'm not sure how to do that because I've never had to do it before.
All right, I'll let you figure that out. I'll be right back.
All right. Hang on. Probably be by your HP.
Was it?
If I had to guess, maybe it's if you go, you know, okay, on your little stat sheet, right? If I had to guess, it'd be click on that little icon, the sidebar on your stat sheet that shows like your character and how much HP you have. Maybe if you click on that,
Nope, it's just got me at 0.
okay. Maybe actions?
Let's see. Nope, don't see it there either.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe under effects.
Oh, I looked under effects, I didn't see it.
All right, did we figure out this death saving throw yet?
Yeah.
All right. So on the on your character sheet, there is so underneath your like profile picture, you have the 18 AC, your hit points, and all that kind of stuff. There's a little skull there. You drop that down, click on that, and drop it down, and then there's your skull that you click on for your death saving throw.
Ah, okay. I got a
Hey.
15.
15, a step in the right direction.
Right.
All right. At the end of your turn,
That'll be the end of my turn because I got 0 hit points. So
yep, Strahd's going to step up and help you with your next death saving throw as he bites you again, which is just for a well, let's go ahead and just do the attack, which will be an auto crit.
you got a 20 anyhow. So
Yeah, that'll do it. And then go ahead and do the damage. Which I believe is enough damage to kill you outright.
oh yeah, Even if I was at full power.
Yep. So, Dirk has ended. And Sylphine makes her death saving throws. Attempts to. Father Petrovich heals himself. And as you are fading out, Dirk, you watch as he pulls a diamond out of the bag that Strahd tossed at him. Dow moves the moonbeam. No, he doesn't. He continues to writhe in pain at his transformation. Strahd is going to attempt to put Dow out of his misery. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought these dice were. I thought I had it. I thought I had DM advantage turned on the algorithm, but I didn't. Dow Moonflower is just bashed across the face and immediately goes down. Rather than letting up, Strahd hits him again with the other hand. And, yeah, definitely hits. And with his critical hit, does 41 points of damage, which is enough to kill him instantly. And you watch as Father Petrovich, or Steve, you watch as Father Petrovich pulls a second diamond out of his hands, but also recognizes that the moonbeam that came down has been hitting Sylphine, and she's close to dying. But luckily, the concentration is lifted by Strahd taking out taking out Dow. He might have even lost concentration when he started his transformation. To add insult, Strahd doesn't even recognize you or consider you as Father Petrovich goes to about his business reviving these individuals, and unseen servants come and collect their bodies and start to clean up everything, and you are for a moment just left to your own devices. Do you move anywhere or do anything in your grease?
I do attempt to stand up again.
Okay.
Because you know,
Go ahead and attempt to stand up.
a dex save. Yeah, so dex save. I attempt to just walk out of the grease, or really crawl for a second. That does not win because my DC is 13. So he watches as I flail around for a second.
As you slip in the grease, he
after-
remembers the fact that you almost had him fall in grease, and he decides, you know what? No, I'm not hitting him. He rolls a 2, but then he remembers that you're prone, and so he adjusts his aim. Did he still not fucking hit you? Did he still not hit you?
No, so as he does so, I kind of just turn around, like kind of block my shield as I attempt to right myself.
Holy shit!
There's no way. As I just blow after blow, I guess I'm gonna try and hit him back.
Go
How
ahead.
funny is it that the cockroach won't die?
first of all, it's like he says that like a cockroach won't die, and he hears in his head, I am a carpenter ant. Thank you very much." Um,
I'm a, I'm a builder.
as I attempt to hit him with disadvantage, this is a magical battle axe. Just keep in mind it gives us instant fused.
Yep.
Something tells me it's gonna miss. As I swing wildly in this thing.
This is. I just rolled normal. Why did I just roll normal?
Oh,
I do get it. I do get advantage. That didn't happen.
Okay. Oh,
Thank fucking God! Don't you ever fucking die? Alright, applying.
That kills me. That kills me.
No, it just knocks you out.
Finally, just
It just knocks you unconscious.
okay.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Well, we will start next session when you guys awaken from death or near death for the second time in the last, I don't know, 12 hours that you've been in Barovia. All right. Thank you very much. That was illuminating.
that was great.
Yeah. All right.
It's not immune to grease.
No.
Disgusting.
Yeah. You've gained a lot of information in your in your fight. Hopefully, too, if the other part, you can be watching the other party too when they have their streams, and gathering information about them, because as you are sleeping, as you are unconscious, you have dreams of this other group of strange individuals in Barovia. So anything that you find out from their YouTube stream at Combat Veterans Games, you know about them, and you have a feeling that they know about you. All right, and we will go ahead and end it there. Thank you very much, guys.
When we get to level?
I will put that in the chat.